Sounds good. All right. Hello, party people. Trying to get comfortable here. How are we doing? Also, I got a whole new shipment of journals, both regular and extended. Let's talk about it, because I was stalking Amazon and I noticed they discounted the journal again, and it's a public service announcement. And I've been getting a lot of questions about my journal ever since I got a whole huge amount of people in my page now. So today's live is going to focus a little bit on the journal. For individuals that have it, you can definitely, give your opinions in the comment section, and please do rate it on Amazon, guys. There's like 1,000 sales, but 14 reviews. Please review it, please. Your journal is so pretty to write on. I know, right? It's so amazing. All right, so this live is going to be devoted towards what I'm essentially referring to as my life's work. For any individual who cannot afford coaching and wants to understand how I teach the way that I teach and for what reason, this is basically my teaching methodology. Everything in here is copyrighted, so nobody's capable to profit off my knowledge this time, because last time I just put things out on the internet, people stole it. And we're going to just talk about it. We're going to go into an excruciating amount of depth, put all your comments in the thing down below. But I want to encourage people and start off strong that the teachings in here have manifested people up to $6 million. The teachings in here have manifested SP in 2 weeks. The teachings in here have manifested people to lose 50 pounds. The teachings in here have helped people do crazy things. So we're going to talk about the regular edition first. I feel like a YouTuber or something, like I'm reviewing a product. We're going to talk about the regular edition first. It's a little bit bigger, 8.5 by 11. Okay, and this one is the size of basically like an iPad Air. I don't know what those journals are called, but something like that. All right, the pricing is a little bit different. Well, they're both $50, but the extended one is on sale for $38. So $12 has been taken off. It's a 23% discount right now for the extended. We're going to talk about the regular edition first, though. Persis, calm down. Regular edition, you get my manifestation equation, okay? You get an opportunity to understand. My mom is obsessed with her journal. Oh my gosh, I'm so happy. That makes me so happy. This is such a labor of love, and anyone who knows it knows how much effort has been put into it. And it's shown in the comments. It's shown in the reviews, whichever 14 of them are there. So we're going to go through the journal step by step and tell you why I believe it's the best resource, and I don't think that I'm biased when I say this. The reason why is because if I would have had a resource like this, I would have shouted it out and been its own personal mascot from the beginning. The reason I'm so violently passionate about this actually is because I feel like I've done something that solves the whole community's issue all at once, and I feel so proud of myself for being the first person to do it. And I feel that sense of pride that I want people to know about it. So I encourage you, please share this resource with people. Please share it. It is literally my life's work of like so many years of study into a 160-page book. It is priceless. However, it is priced at $38 right now, presently. So please allow individuals to know that a resource like this exists. I don't care even if they don't buy it. I don't care even if they leave a hate comment, but let people know something like this so perfectly exists, please. This live will be on YouTube. So I'm going to begin in the journal. SelfConcept right here. is what we start off with. I teach you how to calculate self-concept numbers in the way that I teach it. So I make you evaluate your self-concept on a scale of 1 to 10 by my parameters, and I detail those parameters in this journal. Based on your ranking, you will be allowed to go into phase 1 or phase 2. If you pass phase 1, you can go directly into phase 2. It tells you how to rate yourself, the way to do it, and it gives you little numeric scales for you to fill it out, okay? I'm not answering any personal questions right now. I'm going over the journal. So I'm seeing questions, but I just want to focus right now really quick. The second part of it is concept of desire. I teach you how to do your numbers on it, how to problem solve for what are your gaps, and how to create affirmations for self-concept and concept of desire that actually work for you. Okay, that actually work. A lot of the times, a big part of the problem in the manifestation community is we're just saying regurgitated affirmations based on someone else that has the success that we want. Newsflash, their issues were probably different than your issues. You can find it in the link in my bio. It's available in every major Amazon country's shop. However, I have the USA edition linked in my bio. You can just search my name or the name of it in your own country's, shop. But to stay on track, I teach you how to do your numbers, how to solve for what's missing, so that way you can create the exact affirmations your brain needs for you to change your life. When you figure out what your deficiencies are, having the manifestation becomes as easy as breathing. A lot of times people just don't know how to solve for their deficiencies. This teaches you how to do that in both regular and extended, okay? Phase 1 is if you're ranked anything below an 8 in self-concept. Phase 1 is basically self-concept. Phase 2 is concept of desire. Have I manifested things and it actually worked? I'm not sure if you're new here or a troll. I hope you're not a troll, but one can never know. I am the top manifestation coach of 2022 and 2023, love. So I would sure hope I've manifested things. I would hope so in order to speak on this. And I've also helped everybody manifest everything. So anyway, getting back to where I was going. The next page talks about your manifestation routine. So the routine that I'm going to be giving you to help you be supplemented on a 90-day conquest. And for anyone who may have not seen my literal post that I just put right now on my page, why 90 days is such an important amount of time, is it takes 21 days to form a new assumption according to science, right? 21 days to form an assumption according to science. No offense at all. Sometimes I just literally don't know also, so I'm just trying to be cautious. 21 days to form a new assumption according to science. I'm saying for anybody new here, take a day off, take a day to go to the beach, take a day to rest, take a day to do anything that you'd like. But if you don't have your results to present me after 90 days, then I think you need to be seeking out resources or professional help to get you there. The reason I say that is this, and think about this logically. I think it's a big call. You basically crowned yourself. I'm basically listed on coachfoundation.com as the top manifestation coach of 2022 and 2023, and got an email the other day for being voted also in the top 25 coaches of manifestation coaches. So let's not get sassy here. How could I possibly crown myself? That actually sounds ridiculous. Literally. That sounds so strange. How could I possibly crown myself? That's so strange. Okay, that's cool. Be miserable in your life. Nobody cares. Okay, back to what I was saying. I'm not going to let the negativity get me down. Moving on. After we go into the manifestation routine. I've blocked her. And I'm going to give a couple people moderating abilities. Let's see. Yeah, I'm going to give some people some moderating abilities because her comments are demeaning and rude. Okay, some of you have been gifted moderating abilities. I'm not sure if it notifies you, but hopefully it does. Awesome. I've given like 4 or 5 moderators. Now my comments should be tamed. The topic is the manifestation journal, like how it mentions probably in the, situation. So, love you so much. Love you too. Getting back on topic. After we go into the manifestation routine, this is the routine you will marry for 90 days. Just wrote a very nice review for you on Amazon. Thank you. I appreciate that. I appreciate all the love. This is literally my life's work. So that's why I'm just so passionate about it. I feel so proud to be the person that has created a resource as thorough and as extensive as this. Because I don't know about many people, but I, for one, just speak from my own areas of frustration of there are so many journals and so many resources out there that aren't actually giving people a full all-encompassing picture, that aren't this thorough, that aren't giving people this level of comfort, this level of clarity, these many answers. So I do feel proud of myself. I did a lot. If you see the journal, I did a whole lot. So it would be wrong for me to not also review the journal because there's been a lot of additional questions come into my world regarding it. Now, after that, we go into the calendar, okay? I'm literally lying in urgent care with IVs and watching this live. I'm hooked to your lives. I'm so sorry. I don't know why you're in there, but I love you. That's such a sweet thing. It's such a sweet thing. Sent you an email with partial success. I have gotten a couple emails. I starred them. I've just been so busy right now. Haven't seen all of it. But I did look through it. Your journal is really life-changing. Best thing I ever bought. It's so worth it. Absolutely. Okay, next we're moving on to some beautiful imagery. Okay, that's also in there. And then we go straight into week 1 and our weekly manifestation routine. Now, although it does tell you how to use the journal in the very beginning, some individuals got a little confused. These are all the questions throughout the entire week that I just want you to come in at your own time and your own leisure and journal and fill in. There are questions about how you're feeling. There are questions about your mood. There are questions on what you can do to support yourself. There are questions on every possible thing you could possibly imagine. And I get you to start thinking like a person that is going to be successful in this path and in this journey. There's also a habit tracker. There's also a mental health check-in. There's also an emotional check-in. And it is so beautifully done, very engaging, very aesthetic, places for you to write lists, to share wins. There's also these things called manifestation lists. How gorgeous is that? How gorgeous is that? Basically what these are they are weekly challenge spots for you to dictate and numerically list out all of your wins, one by one by one by one by one. Because too often, sorry, my contact is bothering me, too often are we in a situation where we only celebrate the big victory, but we don't celebrate all the small wins in between. This teaches you how to have a mindset that allows you to start passively manifesting good things into your life. And then what happens? The good builds onto the good, and then more good happens, and then more good happens, and then more good happens. Which booking is it to get one-on-one coaching from you? So if you go to the link in my bio, there's a bunch of different links. One of them says Persis' website and offers. If you go there, and you scroll down to my coaching, you can see a vast array of various different offers, okay? And you can go there. Sorry, I'm just trying to stay a little focused because you know me, my mind wanders. So what this journal basically does, oh yeah, there are inner check-ins also. Oh my goodness. I did something great here. I'm so proud of myself. Jeez, this is so cute. Anyway, getting back to where I was going. Focus, Persis, focus. The journal is so good, especially for overthinkers like me. Highly, highly recommend. Absolutely. If you are an overthinker, you need the journal. Now, at monthly stages in the journal, what I have you do is I have you figure out what are your numbers, because in 30 days, your self-concept rating at the beginning versus the self-concept rating over there should have jumped. I teach you how to reevaluate your numbers, modify and edit your manifestation routine. Very important because, and I'll tell you why. Once you start to get on this journey and you start to use the processes the way I have laid it out, you'll realize that it's actually a step-by-step tutorial of the answer key that your brain needs to get you your desire in the way that you need it. And a big part of why I'm such a big promoter of once you start to change your assumptions, there will just be certain affirmations that you don't need to repeat anymore. There will just be certain inner dialogues that actually feel stale to keep going over. That's when you literally get to the point where you need to start to edit your routine. You need to start to edit your affirmations. Because if everything that you have in your reality is a compilation of both your good and both your bad assumptions, and this is the level it's loaded up until, it makes a lot of logical sense that to get you even further, you need to figure out now what are the new set of beliefs that you need to be focusing on. And sometimes we as humans have this not so great characteristic of evasion to try to feel safe in our brains. And what we'll try to do is we'll work on the areas that actually feel the most safe, and we'll avoid the areas that actually need work. So I'll give you an example. I may work on the fact that I am pretty. Okay, I'm working on my appearance and being seen as pretty, but I already know that I'm pretty. And what I actually need to work on is the fact that I'm chosen. So I may be telling myself, I am beautiful, I'm gorgeous, I'm stunning. I am choosing that this is my new reality and everybody sees me this way because I see myself this way. But in reality, I'm kind of avoiding the meat and potatoes of what I really need to be working on. This teaches you how to stay focused. It teaches you how to delete some of them once you've already gotten them also in your brain and focus on new ones. So it is very, very thorough. We have journaling spaces also. Almost forgot about that. Scripting spaces to write. Oh my God. I just want to make sure I'm covering everything. And then in the end, it has an ability to track how far you've progressed in this journal. So this is the regular edition and everything that's in it. Now the main differences between regular and extended, outside of sizing difference here, is also the fact that this one has more scientific knowledge in it, more pro tips, different prompts, exclusive art, and different levels of organization in it. So, to give you an example, we have these pages, which I love, called Persis's Words of Wisdom. That is exclusive to the extended edition journal. Okay, we have pro tips that are also there on certain pages. That is exclusive to the extended edition journal. I'm trying to find one of the pages that has a pro tip. They have further elaborations on certain pages, that of which is not present in the regular edition. Added notes, words of wisdom. So, very, very thorough. So for any individual who may be new or may be on the fence about the journal, the reason I'm so passionate about the journal is because once you figure out what's blocking you, you have the answer key to your success. I think it's actually more important to focus on where your brain is telling no, rather than you to focus on the actual, how do I put this? There was a profound TED Talk done by Tim, I don't know if his name was Fuller or something like that, that says define your limitations rather than what you desire, because your limitations is what's blocking you from what you desire. And once you remove the limitations, you'll have all that you desire. That's kind of what this book tells you to do. It tells you to figure out exactly, and it teaches you how to figure out exactly what's blocking you mentally, physically, emotionally, spiritually, so that you can start having instead of continuously manifesting. The SP journey is a video. It mentions that in the link at the very, very end. Hope that helps. So, after mentioning everything that I mentioned, I'd love to see, are there any questions regarding the journal? Any questions regarding the differentiations between them? Any ways that I need to further clarify this? You can definitely manifest any number of things that you want. Can you manifest illness away? I literally just did a success story maybe 3 to 4 days ago. I have no clue. Time is an illusion at this point. Of a man reversing his cancer using my teachings. So yes, you can manifest illness away. Is the journal a good thing to get if you're manifesting an SP? So I want to be frank. This is a general journal. A general journal. So you can manifest money in this. You can manifest illness away in this. You can manifest business success in this. You can manifest an SP in this. You can manifest anything in this. You know what I mean? So it's not exclusive. It's not like an exclusive, this is only an SP journal. This is just a how to manifest 90 days, anything that your heart desires. So if there's one thing you'd actually want to buy on my page, should you like my teachings and resonate with the message that I have, it's this right here. It's the journal. And right now, the extended one is on sale. That of what the sale I did not do, but Amazon did. So if you want to benefit from that, you can definitely do that. Everything is in my bio. So for people that's commenting, where can I get it? If you just go to the link in my bio, it lists regular edition, it lists extended edition via the US Amazon shop. But it is also available on Amazon Italy, Amazon Australia, Amazon Denmark, Amazon France, Amazon UK, excuse me, Amazon Canada. It's listed so many different places. Yes, I recently helped a client manifest illness away in 4 days. The journal art is beautiful, I know, right? Can we work on money NSP at the same time with the journal? This is why I say no. This is why. Go with me here. This is more than 160 pages of consistency, refocusing, and strategies with just one desire. So if I would have done a 2 desire journal, a 3 desire journal, you guys would have gotten like an encyclopedia. This is really an extensive journal. I don't know that you'd necessarily have places to write for 2 desires. I don't know. You could try. Or maybe you could use a separate sheet of paper. But a lot of people just get 2 different journals. A lot of people also gift these journals because they're wonderful gifts. It's up to you how you'd like to go about that. Up to you. The journal is so beautiful, I don't want to write it. That's so funny. I have an open coupon. I could be holding 50K in my hand or even 10K. How do I act or do I pretend? I'm not sure what that means. I have an open coupon. I could be holding 50K in my hand or even 10K. How do I act or pretend? I'm not sure. That question, I don't know, I guess the way that it was worded is a little bit confusing for me. Would you recommend the journal and the SP Masterclass at the same time? I would, and this is why. The SP Masterclass is going to tell you what you need to do physically, mentally, emotionally to get you from point A to point B. You're going to need to evaluate, are you capable of doing that? It teaches you how to give yourself closure so you can stop focusing on the past and start focusing on the future. It teaches you how to begin the inner work process, but this is the 90-day guide of how to really apply that process. So once you complete the SP Masterclass, this is really a wonderful resource for you to get organized for 90 straight days. The intention is that after 90 days of doing this religiously, of not feeding the old demons in your head that tell you why it can't happen, that you should have a heck of a lot of movement, if not the whole dang thing, depending on the level of resistance, consistency, and the way that you apply it. If you only kind of apply it half-heartedly, or you apply it for 90 days, but you also validate all the reasons it can't happen for 90 days, that is the equivalency of what I call doing a sit-up and then eating a donut at the same time. So that's going to be really, really, really difficult. But ideally, it's meant when applied religiously and to the T that you should be having your desire at that point. If you don't have your desire at that point, you really do need to seek out professional help, because this is literally the most clear cut resource that could possibly be out there. If you don't get it after this, then you need someone to personally sit you down and talk to you. Do I need to act as if I have it when I know that I don't? Just asking because I was told so. I don't do that. That's not what I promote or what I teach. But if that's the way that your brain resonates, you can absolutely do that. I just want to share that I got my SP back with your free teachings. Your content is golden. Thank you. I do have your personal coaching from Jan. Should I use the journal with that? The journal is super helpful. I personally think everybody needs the journal. I personally think literally everybody needs it. And that's why I'm here today, to help debunk it. Had a horrible text after consciously manifesting SP for 6 months, back to the drawing board. Well, this is a good drawing board to go back to. So both the extended and original journal is only for one desire. It is for one desire because both journals are more than 160 pages long. So even if I did two desires, this would be more than 300 pages. So out of consideration for everybody's backs that are going to be carrying these around, I did this as one desire because I wanted people to first understand the process. No, these are the regular and extended. Has anyone manifested, oh gosh, this is a fast chat. Has anyone manifested their SP back after some period of time of no contact? I've had individuals manifest an SP back after 10 years of no contact. So there's really no excuse for why anyone wouldn't be capable. How do we fight the old self-concept? By telling ourselves new stories about it and letting the old ones die off. Journal is like daily accountability check. Highly, highly recommend. I just came in. What journal? So I have released 2 Amazon journals. This one, which is the extended edition, is currently being offered on an Amazon sale for $38. If you want to grab it, the link is literally in my bio. This is the regular edition. Both prices at full price are $50. It has the manifestation equation. It has how to calculate your numbers, how to solve your problems, how to create affirmations that actually change your subconscious mind, how to check in with yourself, how to edit your routine, how to change your brain chemistry to think positively, how to track your habits, how to check in with your mental health, how to do mirror work, gives you a 90-day routine, and supports you along the way. That's a lot for a journal. That's a lot. That's too much, honestly. And it's so crazy because I wanted to add even more into it. What's your process for manifestation? My manifestation equation. And that is something that is purchasable also on my website underneath group coaching. It's called My Manifestation Method. If you want a very small peek into what my process is, the manifestation equation is actually what made my page go viral. Because it gives logical-minded individuals that are not delusional manifestors an answer key on how to get from point A to point B in a very, very logical way. It literally breaks down what you need to do, how you need to work on it, and the science behind why that is the way that it is. And everybody that's used it and everyone that's had success on my page or on my YouTube, which if you're not familiar, my YouTube is essentially a compilation of live testimonial success story interviews where I bring on individuals that have either used my free teachings to be successful, group programs to be successful, or personal coaching to be successful. All of it's happened in under 90 days. So 90 days is a very important number for me, and I really, truly, fundamentally believe you need to have those results. I want you to have those results. I want you to hold yourself accountable. I want you to be successful. I want you to be consistent. I want you to let go of stories that have held you back in the past. I want you to change your identity so that you can attract better, because the stories that you're telling yourself is controlling what you're experiencing or not experiencing. If you don't like what you're experiencing, you need to change the story to get a new experience. Well, a lot of people are buying the NSP Journey Masterclass. My phone is literally not, shut up. Sorry. That's why my eyes keep going up. I have screenshots of your equation from months ago and it feels illegal. That's so funny and so cute. Just purchased the journal and NSP Masterclass. I'm so happy for you. Literally, it's on sale. So that's the only reason I've come on here like, Amazon's discounted it. Everyone go grab it, please, if it resonates. Some days I think I make it harder by overthinking. Well, I made a challenge in my free Facebook group called Persist with Persis, where it's called No Complaining March. And in No Complaining March, you know what we're doing? We're not justifying our old story. We're not justifying our fears. We're not justifying our doubts, and we're definitely not complaining. And I do fundamentally also believe the reason a lot of people don't have what they want is because of the fact that they keep feeding the demons, the beasts that I refer to in their head of doubt. It's like they have an angel on their shoulder and a devil on their shoulder. And they keep feeding the devil every single day a new T-bone steak and wonder why the devil keeps coming back and says, hey, I need another one. Hey, I need another one. And at this point in time, the angel has passed out and collapsed because she's not even being fed or given any attention. And the devil on your shoulder has grown 10 times larger and 50 times stronger. Well, I wonder why. We're doing something we're not supposed to be doing right now. And in the month of March, I promise you, if you can just also stop making What happened in your past define your future. If you can just stop dwelling in your circumstances, if you can just stop justifying where you are and make it mean you can have nothing else, if you can just stop focusing on the reasons that it will fail, understand something. That's one possibility. Let's just pretend out of 100 different realities. Let's just pretend there's only 100 realities to choose from. Okay, only 100 to choose from. That's one outcome. And you're focusing on the 1/100th chance. This is just an example. This is not a real number. That it's not going to work. But what about the 99 others that it does? You're treating the 1/100th as if it's 99 out of 100. And that's just not the case. I truly believe a reason why a lot of individuals also don't have results, even though they have resources, is because they keep justifying their excuses. They keep justifying their circumstances. They keep justifying why it cannot work. If you only justify where you are, you're never going to get to where you want to go. More people are getting the SP Journey class. More people are getting the SP Journey class. Yep. 1, 2, 3. So many people are grabbing it. I love that. Thank you so much. Does this make sense, team? Even if you can just stop complaining or stop dwelling or stop putting emphasis on it, imagine how much more of a calm, stable mind you'll have. Imagine how much less overthinking will occur. Imagine. It's going to be so much easier for you to actually do what you need to do. So much easier. So much easier. Oh, we're talking about the SP Journey Masterclass. It's currently 50% off in my bio, so it's only $50. Believing in the unseen is my greatest challenge. But think of it this way. Think of it this way. You could literally sit down and break down a couple of core memories from the past, both favorable and unfavorable, and you could literally prove to yourself another person got it. Why certain events happened the way that they did and the dominant assumptions that created it. So what I mean by that is, let's take like maybe a core memory breakup that happened in the past. If you sit there and take out your journal, you can probably reverse engineer how that happened. And it'll probably boil down to a singular thought, feeling, assumption, expectation, or negative scenario that you played in your head on loop. That shows you it works. Now, all we're doing is reversing it. So why would it not work in the reverse? Some people just think that it can never work positively, but you have proof that it works negatively. You know what I mean? Like, if you have struggles with believing in the unseen, you can ground into the fact that it's worked perfectly in your life. You're just not allowing it to work because, another person got it. You're just not allowing it to work because you're continuing to justify where you are and make it mean that it has to be this big, complex process. It doesn't. You just have to give yourself permission. Another one. And stop justifying where you are. Do you see the magic of no complaining November? Or not no complaining November, no complaining March? I know, Polly. I feel that too. I'm thinking of doing just like a money workshop. Just got the journal. So happy for you. I love you, Persis. You give me hope. Thank you. So sweet. After this SP class, I was able to drop that old story. It helped so much. Yes, the SP Journey Masterclass in the bio, it's wild. So many people are like crying their eyes out because I see it in the comments section afterwards. It's worth it. Buy it. Thank you. Mom does not have a TikTok. Mom will continue to make appearances on mine, I promise. The journal is something that's sold separately because it's an Amazon project. DJ Khaled, another one. I am law of assumption. Love seeing the lucky girls in here. Yes, me too. And it didn't even do it with my SP. I was holding up to stuff from my ex. Yeah, absolutely. You could be holding on stuff from past relationship that's actually preventing you and your SP. Absolutely. So these are our journals. Beautiful, shining glory that they are. Very thorough, very elaborate, very extensive. So I implore you, beautiful people, just bought the class, now what do I do? You just need to read the email. Also, I want to mention that actually for a quick moment. And no, I'm not roasting anybody. Yep, another one. Some people will buy it just because I talked about it and they're like, this is the solution to what I need. But then they'll send me angry emails about, I was never sent this never happened, and da-da-da-da-da. But in the description, it says exactly what to do. In the confirmation email, it says exactly how to access it. And in the PDF, it says exactly the steps that you need to take to access everything. So please read your emails. Please read your descriptions, because you're only making your life difficult. You know what I mean? Because the amount of time it takes for you to email me, well, you're not emailing me, you're emailing my customer service team. The amount of time it takes them to respond is 24 to 48 hours. Then we have to validate the purchase, and we just go back and forth. Please just read the email, please. I love your journal so much. Me too. How long did it take me to make another one? I had an idea on a random Tuesday afternoon, and I made it from start to finish, art and all, within 60 days. Within 60 days, because I literally just didn't sleep for 60 days. I was like, I want to be the first one to make this. I want to be the person that solves everybody's problems. How do you order it? You order it by the link in my bio. Every answer is always the link in my bio. If you can't find it in the bio, which I highly doubt that, you could email my customer service team, but they're just going to send you to the link in my bio too. Please just look on the website and look in the bio. I promise everything is there. I've put it for a quick and easy find. So, Extended is on sale. Original, right here. I received the receipt email, but I don't see the PDF. So you told me you bought the SP, yep, another one. You told me you bought the SP Journey Masterclass, right? That is a video. So in the email, it says, congratulations for buying the video, the replay, the masterclass. Here's your masterclass. A masterclass is not a PDF. A masterclass is literally a master class. Like one class with a crap ton of information. So just read that a little bit. And I'm sure you will find it. If your confirmation went through, your product has already been delivered. I promise. Because it's an automated thing. So I don't even need to send it to you. There is no waiting time. There is no process. Nothing like that. Girl, acting like I already have it gives me so much anxiety. What can I do? Help a girl out. I've never, in the history of my coaching, ever told someone to pretend like they have something that they don't have. Naturally, that's going to cause extreme anxiety. I feel like the coaches that say that are really good at delusional manifestation, but I have never manifested anything delusionally in my entire life. So that's why this is so important. Because if you're not a delusional manifester, it takes away the anxiety. It tells you what you need to do, how you need to do it, and then you just do it. So I would not recommend, I can't find your comment again, acting like you have it when you don't have it if it gives you anxiety. If something is giving you anxiety, it means that's not the way your brain works, and you're trying to force your brain to be the way that the creator told you, whatever that limiting belief is. And And because you can't do that, you're experiencing extreme anxiety and you feel like you can never manifest anything because you can't do that. There are so many other ways without acting like you already have it that you can do it. You can do future tense affirming, you can do visualizations, you can do scripting, you can do this journal, you can do the equation, you can do like an infinite amount of things. You can do self-talk, you can start to tell yourself different stories, you can start to dissociate from the past, you can start to EFT tap, you can start to meditate, you can do so many different things. There's actually too many things to do. Too many things. Whoopsies. Okay. DJ Khaled has got me in my head now, because now all I see is like another one and another thing drops down. Another one. Someone else got the SP Masterclass. I've already listed out everything and I don't want to start to repeat everything because I know that's going to be annoying for people. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to bid everyone adieu right now, and I will repurpose this onto YouTube in the next 2 to 3 hours. Okay. And for anybody who didn't see it, they can go watch it there. I do want to also make a little bit of a disclaimer because my dad is scaring me a little bit, that apparently there's some things happening on the news, which I do not watch the news. I don't want to for my personal health, mental health reasons, about TikTok potentially getting banned in the United States. I don't know how much it may be true or not true or where they are on that. I know government workers are not allowed to be on it, but if you want to make sure that we don't ever lose each other and we don't ever, get out of touch, please do go into my bio as well, where literally every link to everything that I'm talking about, as well as my other social media platforms are. I have a presence on YouTube. I have a presence on Instagram. And then I just have my presence here. Give me a follow on other pages to make sure we don't get lost and we don't get, disconnected from one another, because that would be sad and unfortunate. This will be reposted. This will be repurposed. And please, can anyone tell me if the SP Masterclass is brand new or a release? So, my darlings. Oh, sorry. Why am I lifting up the journal? The SP Masterclass is something that I just came out with like 3 days ago, maybe. So it's relatively new. The link is in my bio. It's a replay download of the SP New Love Journey. And if you just click that link in my bio and you click the very first link which says SP or New Love Masterclass, it details exactly what it is, so you'll know immediately whether you've gotten a resource like this in the past or not. I'm not sure if you have. And yeah. Do I need to heal my trauma and do shadow work to manifest? That's such a fully loaded question. That question is going to take me an hour to answer. That's a good question. Do you want me to search? I don't know if I can search if you've taken it. I have no clue. Do you have a receipt that says it? If you have a receipt, maybe. I'm not sure. I know you want me to answer, but I probably just can't answer because I'm on the live at the same time, and I don't know how to search that on the computer. I'm going to answer this last question down here, though. Where did it go? Do you need to heal the trauma and shadow work to manifest? I feel like trauma is a fancy, heavy word for subconscious programming. And by me saying that you have to heal your trauma, it just sounds so heavy. But what I will say is trauma to me means subconscious programming. You do have to change your subconscious programming to manifest better. Otherwise, you're just going to be manifesting more in and out, in and out, in and out. Whether that be with money, whether that be with health, whether that be with love, happiness, success. So you do need to change your subconscious programming to manifest. Shadow work is a fancy word that I call subconscious programming. When you dive into what is blocking your subconscious mind, very elegantly right here, very elegantly, class. Okay, when we dive into our subconscious programming, which we figure out how to do that situation, we find our shadows, meaning the areas that we are deeply hurt, insecure, and have been let down in the past. These words all mean the same thing to me. I feel like some of them have just a very negative context on them. I've taken every class but EFT. Well, then this is not an EFT class. But then again, this was also something that was just invented like 3 days ago. So it's possible, it's not possible. I will check, I promise. And so, yeah, that's what I feel about that. That's literally what I feel. I know you guys want more and more and more and more and more questions answered, but I do want to eat dinner, and it's just going to continue to go on infinitely. So I see all your questions, I acknowledge them, but this has gone way above and beyond the time frame that I was hoping and anticipating, and I just don't want to get too far away from the topic. Like I said before, I have no control on Amazon sales. If you check this in a day, a week, or a month and it's gone, I cannot bring it back. Amazon, as part of my contract with them, they dictate if and when something goes on a sale. So if you have liked the thorough explanation of the difference between both journals, which for anyone who's just tuning in now, go to my YouTube, which is also Manifest with Persis. I will put and post the replay of this over there. If you resonate with this, grab it before they increase the price. I'm just trying to save your money. Literally, that's the whole reason I was here today. I was supposed to be doing work on myself, actually, but I decided to give my time and energy to you guys instead. I hope everyone that gets the SP journey loves it. I hope the people that have got the journal already have it or are going to get it. Please leave a review. And for the love of God, this is the last thing I'll say. This is such a labor of love and pride of mine. Please let other communities know about it. Please let other communities know that there's a science nerdy girl over here solving people's problems using an equation and allowing them to manifest better lives, not by magic or anything like that, but just literally changing their brain chemistry. If you see value in that, or if my work has impacted your life in a positive way, please give it out there to other people. Talk to people about me on Reddit. Talk to people in these groups. You guys are the ones that are everywhere. So you're the best PR team a girl could ever need. As long as I have you guys, I have everything that I need. Please just let people know about me. Even if they're not interested, let people know that someone like me exists, because you may also be the differentiating factor that helps somebody else also change their lives for the better just by seeing this content. My whole life's work is out here on the internet just for you guys to benefit from, okay? You're amazing for gifting us all this time. Yes, absolutely. I hope you guys have an amazing evening, a wonderful rest of your day. Please review that journal, do something kind, give back to individuals, and I hope to talk to you guys very, very soon. You're all I tell people about. Persis, getting your extended journal saved my life. Thank you so much. These are the types of reviews. Please put that, on Amazon as well. I want people to understand how incredible it is. It literally, I'm not just saying it, this is the way that people talk about it. You know what I mean? So I hope you guys enjoy it, see it, benefit from it, and I hope to see you guys very, very soon. I'll see you in the next one.